When everything collapses and your neighbors are desperate, the most dangerous thing you can do is look prepared. The people who survive aren't the ones with the best supplies. They're the ones nobody notices. Right now, I'm going to show you exactly how to make your home invisible during crisis. So when desperation turns neighbors into threats, you blend into the background while others become targets. And if you're serious about preparing for what's coming, and you know a financial reset is inevitable, subscribe now, because I'll be breaking down exactly what you need to know to navigate the collapse with your family intact and your resources protected. Let's get into it. Smell discipline. This is the most underestimated security failure during collapse, and it'll get you robbed faster than anything else on this list. Cooking smells travel 300 to 500 feet in the right conditions. When your neighbors haven't eaten a real meal in 3 days and they smell bacon frying at 7 a.m., you just painted a target on your house. During the siege of Sarajevo, people who cooked during daylight got their homes marked by desperate neighbors. When everyone's starving and you're producing food smells, you're advertising abundance. That's how people get their doors kicked in. Use sealed cooking environments. Instant pot with the vent sealed. Slow cooker with lid taped. Cook at odd hours when others are asleep. 3 a.m., not dinner time. If you must grill, do it inside a garage with doors closed and ventilation running out the back where neighbors can't detect it. Avoid open flame cooking entirely during crisis. No grills on the porch, no campfires in the backyard. Smoke travels even farther than smell, and it's visible for blocks. When others are cold and hungry, smoke signals this person has fuel and food. Freeze-dried meals and no-cook foods become your primary diet during the most dangerous weeks. Yes, they're less appealing, they're also invisible. MRES eaten cold don't produce smell. Canned food eaten at room temperature doesn't advertise your stockpile. Store trash in sealed containers inside your home. Don't put food waste in outdoor bins where neighbors see packaging from meals they can't afford. When everyone's dumpster diving and yours shows evidence of full meals, you've identified yourself as a resource. Light discipline. Light discipline fails more preppers than anything except smell. When the grid goes down and your house is the only one with lights on, you're visible from blocks away. Every neighbor, every desperate person walking past, every potential threat sees exactly which house still has power. Blackout curtains aren't enough. Light leaks through gaps, under doors, around edges. Use blackout curtains, plus thermal window covers, plus aluminum foil on the inside of windows in rooms you're using. Layer them. Light leaks from a single window compromise your entire home. During blackouts, candlelight is visible from hundreds of feet away. Use red or amber lighting instead. It doesn't destroy your night vision, and it's less visible from outside. Keep lights away from windows entirely. Use them in interior rooms, hallways, bathrooms, anywhere without external visibility. If you have solar power and battery systems, don't advertise it. Panels visible from the street tell everyone you have electricity when they don't. If your panels are visible, you need to either cover them during crisis or accept that you're a marked target. Exterior lighting is a death sentence during blackouts. Motion lights, porch lights, decorative lighting, all of it makes you visible as the house with power. When everyone else is sitting in darkness, your lit-up house screams, "We have resources." Use battery-powered LED lights with red filters. They provide enough illumination to function without advertising your position. Think military-style discipline. If someone's walking past your house at night, they should see exactly what they see at every other dark house. Nothing. Noise control. Sound discipline is security discipline. When the neighborhood is silent because there's no power and your house has a generator running, you've just told everyone within 4 blocks that you prepared and they didn't. Generators are audible from 200 to 400 feet depending on size and conditions. That's every house on your block plus several blocks in every direction. Running a generator during blackout is announcing your preparedness to every potential threat in range. If you absolutely must use a generator, build a soundproof enclosure. Insulated box, ventilation for exhaust and cooling, placed as far from your property line as possible. Run it during limited hours. Early morning when ambient noise is higher, not at night when every sound carries. Better option, battery systems charged by solar. No noise, no fuel smell, No audible indicator that you have power when others don't. Jackery, Bluetti, EchoFlow, all silent. Nobody knows you're running refrigeration, charging devices, or using lights if there's no sound giving you away. Music, television, loud conversations, all of it travels. When everyone else is sitting in silent, dark houses trying to preserve resources, your house with music playing and people talking loudly becomes the obvious outlier. You want to be invisible. Noise makes you visible. Soundproof your home if you can. Heavy curtains absorb sound. Rugs and carpeting dampen footsteps and voices. Weather stripping on doors reduces sound leakage. Insulation in walls helps. The goal is making your house acoustically identical to abandoned houses, silent from the outside. Visual clues of comfort. Your house can't look comfortable when everyone else is struggling. If your lawn is manicured, your windows are clean, and your exterior looks maintained while the neighborhood deteriorates, you're advertising that you have time, resources, and stability others lack. During economic collapse in Argentina, houses that looked too good got robbed first. Clean windows, fresh paint, maintained landscaping, all indicators that someone inside has resources worth taking. The houses that survived looked exactly like everyone else's. Slightly run down, neglected, struggling. Let your landscaping go slightly unkempt. Not abandoned, that attracts squatters, but not manicured either. Grass a little overgrown. Hedges not perfectly trimmed, garden looking functional but not abundant. You're maintaining just enough to indicate occupancy without indicating prosperity. Remove visible signs of abundance. Stacked supplies visible through windows. Multiple vehicles. Outdoor equipment. Anything that looks new, expensive, or excessive. When neighbors are struggling, your visible comfort becomes their resentment. Don't let your house be the cleanest on the block. Don't be the house with Christmas lights during blackout. Don't be the house with a green lawn during drought while everyone else's is dead. Blend, disappear, be average. Park vehicles in garages or out of sight. Multiple cars visible suggests multiple working adults with resources. One older vehicle parked outside says, barely getting by, just like everyone else. If you have multiple vehicles, rotate which one's visible. Create the illusion of scarcity. Exterior camouflage. Your exterior presentation determines whether you become a target. During collapse, observation becomes predation. People watch, they notice patterns. They identify who's doing better than everyone else. Don't be that house. Keep exterior appearance consistent with neighborhood decline. If everyone's paint is peeling, yours should too. If everyone's shutters are damaged, don't fix yours. If everyone's driveway is cracked, don't seal yours. Match the aesthetic of struggle. No flashy signs, bumper stickers, or political indicators. During crisis, divisive symbols make you memorable, and memorable makes you targetable. Gray man principle: be so unremarkable that nobody remembers your house exists. No new renovations visible from the street. New roof, new siding, new windows. All of it says, this person has money while we're starving. Save renovations for interior where neighbors can't see them, or delay them entirely until stability returns. Use natural barriers for security without looking fortified. Overgrown hedges provide concealment and deter entry without looking defensive. Tall fences are normal in suburbs. Strategic landscaping blocks sightlines to doors and windows without screaming fortress. Security without looking fortified. Actual security and visible security are different things. You want actual security that nobody notices. Visible security tells everyone you have something worth protecting, which makes you a target. Cameras should be discreet. Modern systems use tiny cameras that blend into doorbell housings, light fixtures, or are completely hidden. Visible cameras say, I'm watching because I have valuables. Hidden cameras provide actual security without advertisement. Reinforced doors and locks are invisible security. Upgraded strike plates, longer screws and hinges, security bars on interior. None of that is visible from outside. Your door looks normal, but resists forced entry. That's how you want everything. Secretly hardened. Avoid barbed wire, chain link with razor wire, bars on windows, or anything that screams prepper fortress. Those features tell everyone you're prepared and paranoid, which means you probably have supplies worth raiding. Desperate people see fortification as confirmation of resources. Motion sensors should be invisible. Place them in landscaping, disguised as outdoor lights, or hidden entirely. You want to know when someone approaches without them knowing you're monitoring. Surprise is tactical advantage. Use shadows and natural barriers. Strategic placement of bushes creates funnels where anyone approaching has to take specific paths you're monitoring. Trees and shrubs provide concealment for your property while limiting approach angles. Security through design, not through visibility. Social camouflage. This is the security layer a lot of preppers completely ignore, and it's the most important. Your social presentation determines whether neighbors view you as ally or threat when crisis hits. Don't brag about prepping, ever. Not to neighbors, not to coworkers, not to family you don't completely trust. Every person who knows you prepared is a person who will remember when they're desperate. Operational security means shutting up about preparation entirely. Act like you're struggling like everyone else. When neighbors complain about shortages, agree. When they talk about hardship, commiserate. Never let on that you're comfortable while they're suffering. Perception of shared struggle builds trust. Perception of comfort builds resentment. If neighbors ask directly if you have supplies, the answer is always, "I wish. We're barely getting by." Then redirect. "Have you tried the distribution center on 5th? Give them something else to focus on. Never confirm abundance. Build quiet trust networks with select neighbors. People you've vetted over time, who share values, who demonstrate competence. Those relationships are survival insurance, but they're built on reciprocity and discretion, not on advertising your stockpile. During crisis, help strategically and invisibly. If you're giving food to a trusted neighbor, do it inside your home where others can't see the transaction. Advertised generosity creates expectation from everyone else. Quiet generosity builds loyalty without attention. Gray man energy for your home. Just like gray man philosophy makes individuals invisible in public, your home should be completely unremarkable. When someone drives or walks past your house, they shouldn't remember it 5 minutes later. No flags, political signs, religious symbols, or anything that makes you identifiable or memorable. During crisis, divisive symbols make you a target. During stability, they're background noise. During collapse, they're reasons for people to rationalize taking your resources. Average in every visible way. Average car, average exterior condition, average everything. The moment you're above average or below average, you're memorable. Memorable is dangerous. Your home should look exactly like every other house in your economic bracket on your street. If everyone has older cars, you have an older car visible. If everyone's landscaping is dying, yours is dying. If everyone's putting trash out irregularly, so are you. Pattern matching provides invisibility. Decoy strategy. Advanced preppers use decoys. When you're potentially facing forced entry or robbery, having something to give up that isn't your real stockpile can save your life. Keep a small amount of visible, low-value supplies in an obvious location. Kitchen pantry with some canned goods, a case of water bottles, maybe some rice and beans. Nothing that makes you look wealthy, but enough that someone searching finds something. The psychology behind it? People who find something often stop searching. If they kick in your door and find a week's worth of food in the kitchen, they take it and leave. They don't keep searching for the 3-month stockpile hidden in a false wall in the basement. Hide the real stash where only you can access it. False walls, buried containers, hidden compartments, off-site storage. Your actual survival supplies should be invisible even to someone doing a thorough search of your home. This applies to valuables too. Cheap safe in the bedroom closet with $200 cash and some jewelry. Real valuables in a hidden floor safe or off-site entirely. Give them a win that isn't your actual loss. Create the illusion of strength. This one's psychological warfare, and it's especially critical if you live alone or in an apartment. You want potential threats to think twice before targeting you. Oversized men's work boots, size 12 to 14, placed visibly by your front door or porch. Worn, muddy, scuffed up, they suggest a large, physically capable man lives there. Even if you're a single woman living alone, those boots create doubt in potential threats. Large dog bowls, 2 or 3 heavy-duty metal bowls, placed near your entrance with water in them, maybe a chewed-up dog toy nearby, suggests a large, possibly aggressive dog is inside. Nobody wants to face a 90-pound dog when breaking into a home. This works in apartment hallways too. Boots outside your door, dog bowls visible when the door opens. Creates the perception of protection without requiring actual protection. The goal isn't to intimidate, it's to create uncertainty that makes people choose easier targets. Add a worn chain or chewed leash hanging by the door. Place a beware of dog sign that looks weathered and real, not brand new. Layer the illusion. The more consistent details, the more convincing the deterrent. The stealth prep scorecard. Here's how you test whether you're invisible. If someone walked past your house during a blackout, would they think you're doing better than them? If the answer is yes, you've failed. If they notice lights, hear noise, smell food, see maintained appearance, or observe any indication that you're comfortable while they're struggling, you're a target. If the answer's no, if your house looks dark, quiet, slightly neglected, and struggling just like theirs, you've succeeded. You're invisible. You're not on anyone's radar as a resource to exploit. Run this test in your mind regularly. Walk past your own house as a stranger would. What do you see, hear, smell? What assumptions would you make? If the assumption is, those people are doing okay, you need to change something. The goal is looking like you're barely surviving while actually thriving inside four walls that reveal nothing. That's how you protect resources during collapse. Not with guns and fortifications, with invisibility. When everything falls apart and your neighbors are desperate, the prepared people who survive won't be the ones who look prepared. They'll be the ones nobody notices, the ones who blend in, the ones who kept their comfort invisible while everyone else's desperation was obvious.